I'm really passionate about helping people understand how to take a journey through that data that isn't just sort of sitting in the middle of it and looking around and saying, what do I see? My name is Rob Olson. I'm a partner and head of data strategy at M13. Prior to M13, I worked at a few different agencies, working with pharmaceutical brands and performance marketing brands, helping them better utilize their entire data trove that they have access to at their business. From there, I went and built the founding data team at DigitalOcean in New York, and scaled that to a team that encompassed the data engineering, data science, and analytics components for the company. I joined DigitalOcean in a very early stage when there were only a few dozen people at the company. I was one of the first hires there who was tasked with really diving into the data that the business had available, whether it was marketing, operations, finance data, helping everyone understand how to use it to make better data-driven decisions and optimize the business. At M13, my role is primarily to interface with different portfolio companies and to think through critical questions about how do I get access to the intelligence and the insights that are going to help me make critical decisions at an early stage of my business that could have very important implications within a very short amount of time. So understanding the best way to both gather information from their customers and then synthesize it and produce some sort of insight to help guide them is really important at an early stage. Starting with a hypothesis and saying, how can I find data that refutes or confirms that hypothesis? Or how can I string together a story? Is going to be a lot more fruitful than sort of throwing everything out there without context. And one of the best ways to do that, I find, is to follow a single customer one at a time through all of the different types of data that you have on that customer. By looking at a single record rather than all of these aggregate metrics, I think you start to have a lot more of those aha moments where you understand something inherent about your customer's behavior. At M13, in engaging with some of our portfolio companies, we've had some big aha moments and successes diving into how these businesses are positioning their products and services and really trying to understand how do we test and learn about how customers are going to perceive value. That sort of test and learn philosophy has proven that it breaks founding teams out of their original idea.